Breaking, 50 people shot, 9 are now dead, President Trump just addressed the nation. Chicago, Illinois is a hotbed of domestic gun violence. The gang violence is through the roof and it has gotten progressively worse. It peaked under the Obama administration. Despite the fact that Obama is from there. Over holiday weekends violence is always worse than during more peaceful times. The statistics alone are terrible just for August of this year, and the month is not even over. From August 6 to the 12th there have been 9 people that were killed as a result of being shot. 41 in total have been wounded but not killed, bringing the total number of shot and wounded to 50. For the month thus far 12 have been killed as a result of being shot. 79 have been shot and wounded while the total shot has been 91. For all of 2017, 396 have been murdered as a result of a gunshot wound. 1,894 have been wounded but lived as a result of a gunshot wound, bringing the total number shot to 2,290. Total homicides end at 429. One way President Trump said that could be done to quell the violence was to attain the services of a brigade of motorcyclists who escorted the president and his entourage while he was in the city on the campaign trail. He initially had mentioned this to Mayor Rahm Emanuel, whom Trump said never reached out to his people, while Emanuel's people dispute this, saying it was false. In reference to these people, the president had said the following to a group of police officers he spoke to in Long Island, New York City, New York. And I said, "How long would it take you to straighten out this problem?" And he said, "If you gave me the authority, couple of days." I really mean it. I said, "You've got to be kidding, give me your card." And he gave me a card. And I sent it to the mayor. I said, "You ought to try using this guy." Guess what happened? Never heard. And last week they had another record. It's horrible. A couple of months back the president mentioned the same things to Bill O'Reilly while he was being interviewed on his show. He discussed how he felt these people could help stop the gun violence and gang violence in Chicago. It seems we will have to wait and see to figure that out. The Chicago Tribune reported. Collins again rejected that claim Friday and said, "We can only hope the president is as interested in attacking crime as he is in attacking his attorney general, transgender members of the military and the 3 largest cities in the country." Chicago police spokesman Frank Giancamilli said CPD brass had also been unable to identify any department member who had a conversation with then-candidate Trump. The bulk of Trump's speech Friday supported what he called tough policing, including his support for police roughing up arrestees, who he said he didn't mind if they hit their heads when they were put in the back of police cars. It stood sharply at odds with the findings of the Obama administration's Department of Justice report that found Chicago police are too quick to turn to excessive and even deadly force, most often against Black and Latino residents, without facing consequences. The White House again did not respond to requests to identify the mystery cop Friday, or to clarify whether the biker cop could solve the crime problem in a week, as previously claimed, or within 2 days. But Trump's speech did include a few new details about the officer he says he met. The president says he was impressed by the way the officer organized his men for a photo with Trump, adding, "You could see a really respected officer, he was at their head. He was the boss. He actually talked like the boss." While Obama did nothing for his hometown, it seems like President Trump is at least willing to try, but whatever attempts the former administration tried were clearly a complete failure. Which makes you wonder if they even wanted to fix the problem. He was certainly able to fix the problems he wanted to, like healthcare policy and same-sex marriage. Many local law enforcement officials have even gone as far as calling the city a domestic war zone. The violence has gotten that bloody and bad. Officials are almost at an impasse with an inability to figure out how to fix the problem. However, if they simply try to work with the White House administration, they might just be able to achieve a good outcome. The irony of it all is that Chicago has the highest levels of gun control legislation in the entire country. Yet their city is in smithereens thanks to it. Not so effective after all, is it? But liberals don't want to listen to it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.